Hi there everyone, Tom Farrell here. Welcome to video number 3 of 5. In this one we're going to talk about getting into a home-based business. You should see in front of you a screen here that gives you lots of different companies, and this is by no means a complete list. In fact, some of these might not be in business anymore. I'm not sure. I think most of them are still in business with the exception of maybe one. But they're adding new ones all the time, of course, because this is the hottest thing since sliced bread is getting into an MLM company, and has been for 50 years since it all pioneered with Amway, which had some good parts to it actually, and did pave the way for people to work from home and be an entrepreneur, which is a good thing. Unfortunately, things changed as time went on, but I want to illuminate and give you some ideas. The purpose of this video series is not to bash any company or any one way of doing business. It's basically just to inform you so that you know what's the best decision for you. Everyone's different, and you have to find your niche, use your strengths and all of that, and find the right business or the right method of earning an income, whether that's a job or a business or a franchise or whatever. And that's the purpose of this video series. So today we're going to talk about multi-level marketing businesses, MLMs as they're called. And I'm just going to get right into it, and then we'll move on to the next video after that, which will be on a different topic. And I believe it's going to be, if I look ahead, on franchises. So today let's talk about MLM because it's everywhere. And many people do moonlight while working their full-time jobs, which is the beautiful thing about this type of business, is that you can do it part-time. And a lot of people do it with the idea that they're going to quit their full-time job. Now, these are also referred to sometimes as network marketing companies or MLM companies. And I've been in a bunch of them over the years. And they sell everything from miraculous diet dust to jungle juice, which is vitamin drinks. One of them is listed in the lower left-hand corner. I was in a different one called Goji years ago, which is no longer, I'm not even sure if they're in business still. Another one, other companies have lotions, potions, even insurance, vitamins, soap, and other cleaning products, cosmetics, and even coffee, etc., etc. I mean, the sky is the limit in the products that they sell. Now, a lot of times these companies talk about all the millionaires that are being created. But here's the bottom line after years of research on my end. And again, these are only my opinions. But when you take the total sales of the company, the bottom line is that they're only paying out 5 to 20% to their field reps or distributors. Check it out for yourself. Now you take the total revenue and they're paying 5 to 20% to the field reps or distributors. Now, they can call it income bonuses and overrides with all kinds of trumped up, fancy sounding names that sound incredible, but don't ever forget, in business, the bottom line is still the bottom line. 5 to 20% max. Plus, they will give their distributors all kinds of fancy titles that sound great, but really mean very little. The average distributor sponsors 2.5 people, according to industry statistics from the DSA, over their career. That means in their lifetime, not 2.5 a month. So when you go to some presentation for any one of these companies on the screen, or one that's not even on the screen, and you see 5 who get 5 who get 5, or 3 who get 3 who get 3, that never works out that way. Just want to throw that out there. Okay, the people in this kind of business rather that are making the real money are the owners. And I discovered recently in one of the MLM companies I was associated with for 10 very long years, which will remain nameless, but is on this screen, by the way, that the owner is now worth $5 billion. And that's kind of disturbing. $5 billion? I'm not saying someone shouldn't make money, but that's pretty extreme. And this has come at the expense, obviously, of all their loyal distributors. And this so-called consumer direct marketing, which is their claim to fame since they're not MLM, which in my opinion, in fact, they absolutely, positively are. The owner also changed the comp plan when I was involved and basically removed the residual income, which is the main reason why anyone would get involved with a company like this in the first place. He basically turned it into another sales job, because if you stopped recruiting for 3 months, your income dropped like a rock to practically nothing, even though you had worked your butt off, sometimes for years, building your team so that you could retire and live off of your residual income. That's what they call it, walk-away income. Well, the walk-away income in this company was gone. They changed the deal midstream. Who knew? Am I cynical? You betcha, to quote a politician from Alaska. Frequently, MLM companies change their comp plans, always telling you, of course, that it's to make it better, but it's really to further line their own pockets at your expense. It is what it is. If that doesn't bother you, or if you really love their products, then go for it. Often people blame the company for their failure and jump from one deal to the next, to the next, to the next. Truth be told, I used to do that as well. Not anymore. Been there, done that. As I've hopefully shown above, they're all pretty much the same anyway. They will beg to differ, but the facts are the facts. One's a Chevy and the other's a Ford. They're both still cars. The other problem with getting involved with an MLM is that after a while people see you coming to pitch them on the next latest and greatest program with their mind-blowing, change-your-life type of products, and they stop taking your phone calls. They ignore you. Now, these could be your friends and sometimes even your family members. Am I ringing any bells here? Because it has, my bells are going off. You become a part of the infamous club called the NFL Club, which stands for No Friends Left. Now, I know all this sounds negative about MLMs, but here's the truth. Here's the bottom line. Can you make money? Can you make a six-figure income in an MLM? Absolutely. But you must be a charismatic superstar who has no trouble standing in front of hundreds or thousands of people, and also has no problem doing in-home parties, hotel presentations, three-way calls from early morning until way past midnight, making hundreds of calls themselves to prospects, and oh, by the way, you're also on Facebook 24/7. You are constantly prospecting at the supermarket, at the airport, at the gas station, at parties or family events with others, where you will turn off your host to your family. And let's face facts here. Most people are not charismatic superstars. Now, these companies will tell you that you don't have to be that kind of person. But I'm here to tell you that if you want to earn $100 to $300 per month, then that's correct. You can be a regular person. However, if you want to be able to quit your job and earn a six-figure income, you better be prepared to eat, sleep, and drink, literally and figuratively, your MLM pretty much 24/7. Again, this is my opinion based on my experience over the last 4 decades. Just know what you're getting into is my advice up front. I've come to a place where I don't care how good the products are, talking about an MLM, or how much weight they'll help me to lose. The only way that I will ever look at another product-based company again is if the products cure cancer. Now, you might be laughing, but I'm serious. And they have to be approved by the FDA. Anything short of curing cancer, I'm not interested. Been there, done that way too many times. How about you? That's it for this video on MLMs. We'll see you on the next video on franchises. Have a great day, everyone. Thanks for watching.